of informative and entertaining speeches and cleaning up after yourself when you're done. At this point, we would like to welcome back some of the performers that were happening throughout the day. With 9 different categories in 3 different rooms, it's impossible to see all of them. So we've chosen a few that we think that you will all really enjoy. And for these performers, there's no pressure. You already know the audience likes you, that's why you're back. So first up, in the storytelling division, we would like to welcome from St. Mary's, Luke Pender.
The teacher in the story really is a witch. If you children are bad, or if you answer a problem wrong, I'll wiggle back and forth, stick out my tongue, and turn you into apples. Mrs. Gore did not like children, but she loved apples. A student in her class, Joe, couldn't act. He couldn't even count. But he knew that if he answered a problem wrong, he would be turned into an apple. So he copied from Kevin. He didn't like to cheat, but Mrs. Gore had never taught him how to act. But one day, Mrs. Gore caught him. She wiggled, first to the left, then to the right, stuck out her tongue and turned Joe into an apple. Then she turned Kevin into an apple for letting Joe cheat. Hey, that isn't fair, said Todd. He was only trying to help a friend. Mrs. Gore wiggled, first to the left, then to the right, stuck out her tongue and turned Todd into an apple. Does anyone else have an opinion? She laughed. She picked up the apples and placed them on her desk. Stephen started to cry. He couldn't help it. He was scared. I do not allow crying in the classroom, said Mrs. Gore. She wiggled, first to the left, then to the right, stuck out her tongue and then turned Stephen into an apple. For the rest of the day, the children were absolutely quiet. And when they went home, they were too scared to even talk to their parents. But Joe, Todd, Kevin, and Stephen couldn't go home. Mrs. Gore just left them on her desk as apples. Their parents were very worried. They didn't know where their children were. Nobody seemed to know. The next day, Kathy was late for school. As soon as she walked in, Mrs. Gore turned her into an apple. Paul sneezed during class. He was turned into an apple. Marcia tried to run away. Mrs. Gore wiggled, first to the left, then to the right, stuck out her tongue and turned Marcia into an apple. The three Erics, Eric Fry, Eric Bacon, and Eric Ovens, found all of this hilarious. They were turned into apples. By the end of the day, a dozen children had been turned into apples. Louis, the recess supervisor, had come up into the classroom. He saw he had heard that Mrs. Gore was a mean teacher, so he came up to investigate. He saw the dozen apples on Mrs. Gore's desk. I must be wrong, he thought. She must be a good teacher. So many children bring her apples. He went back down to the playground. At the end of the next day, a dozen more children had been turned into apples. There were only 3 children left in class. Louis had come back up into the classroom again. He saw the 24 apples on Mrs. Gore's desk. She must be the best teacher in the world! By the end of the week, all of the children were apples. Mrs. Gore was very happy. Now I can go home, she said. I don't have to see any of you miserable brats ever again. You're not going anywhere, said Todd. Still an apple. He jumped off the desk and bumped Mrs. Gore on the nose. The rest of the apples followed. Mrs. Gore fell to the floor, and the apples were jumping all over her. Stop, she said, or I'll turn you into applesauce. But the apples didn't stop, and Mrs. Gore could do nothing about it. Turn us back into children, Todd demanded. Mrs. Gore had no choice. She stuck out her tongue and then wiggled, this time to the right first, then to the left, and turned the apples back into children. All right! ended up on his shirt and ate it.
Thank you very much, Luke. I happen to know for a fact that Luke's mother is definitely not a witch. Right, Luke? You know. Next up, we would like to invite two people back from the dramatic duo category, which was a category that I had the pleasure to judge this morning, and I'm very happy for all of you to see from the American School in Japan, Alyssa Matsunaga and Lainey Picon.
We will be performing an excerpt for the stage about an awkward encounter and what it'd be like to have a radio. Essentially, speed dating, but with the same people. Excuse me, is this chair taken? Excuse me? Is this taken? Yes, it is. Oh, sorry. Ding! Excuse me, is this chair taken? Excuse me? Is this taken? No, but I'm expecting someone in a minute. Oh, thanks anyways. Sure thing. Ding! Is this seat taken? No. Would you mind if I sit here? Yes, I would. Oh. Ding! Is this chair taken? No, it's not. Mind if I sit here? No, go ahead. Thanks. Every place else seems to be taken. Great place for reading. Yes, I like it. What's the book? The Sound of Fury. Oh, Hemingway. Ding! What's the book? The Sound of Fury. Oh, Faulkner. Have you read it? I'm a Mets fan myself. Ding! Have you read it? Yeah, I read it in college. Where was college? I went to Oral Roberts University. Ding! Where was college? I lied. I never went to college. I just like to party. Where was college? Harvard. Oh, I love Faulkner. I spent a whole winter reading your books. I just started. I was so excited. After 10 pages, I went out and bought everything else he wrote. One of the best reading experiences of my life. I mean, all that incredible psychological understanding, page after page of gorgeous prose, his profound grasp on the mystery of time and human understanding, the smells of the earth. What do you think? Oh, I think it's pretty boring. Oh. Ding! What's the book? The Sound of Fury. Oh, Faulkner. Do you like Faulkner? I love Faulkner. It's incredible. I spent a whole winter reading him once. I was so excited after 10 pages that I went out and bought everything else he wrote. All that incredible psychological understanding. And the prose is so gorgeous. And the way he grasped the mystery of time and existence. I can't believe I've waited this long to read him. You never know. You might not have liked him before. You might not have been ready for him. You have to hit these things at the right moment or it's no good. That's happening. It's all in the timing. My name's Phil, by the way. I'm Betty. Hi. Hi. Ding! You have to hit these things at the right moment or it's no good. That's happening. It's all in the timing. My name's Phil, by the way. I'm Betty. Hi. Hi. Do you come in here a lot? Actually, I'm just in town for 2 days from Pakistan. Oh, Pakistan. Ding! My name's Phil, by the way. I'm Betty. Hi. Hi. Do you come in here a lot? Every once in a while. Do you? Not so much anymore. Not as much as I used to. Before my nervous breakdown! Ding! Do you come in here a lot? Why are you asking? Just interested. Are you really interested, or did you just want to pick me up? No, I'm really interested. Why would you be interested in whether I come in here? Just getting acquainted. Maybe you're only interested for the sake of making small talk long enough to it's just me, mister. Okay. Ding! Do you come in here a lot? Every other day. I come in here quite a lot, but I don't remember seeing you. I guess I must be on a different schedule. Missed connections. Yes, different time zones. Amazing how you can live right next door to somebody in this town and never even know it. No. City life is crazy. You weren't waiting for anyone when I came in, were you? Actually, I was. Oh, boyfriend? Sort of. What's a sort of boyfriend? My husband. Aha! Ding! You weren't waiting for anybody when I came in, were you? Nope, just reading. Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself? I guess I was trying to think of it as essentially romantic, you know? Cappuccino, great literature, rainy night. To tell you the truth, I was thinking of coming to the movies after I finished this section. Would you like to come along since you can't locate a waiter? It's a very nice offer, but girlfriend? Two, actually. One of them's pregnant, Stephanie. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Not even that castrating bitch I dumped last night. Sort of. Sort of. My mother. Ding, I just ended a relationship, actually. Oh. Very long-standing. This is my first night out alone in a long time. I feel a little bit at sea, to tell you the truth. So you didn't stop to talk because you're a movie? Or because you have some weird political affiliation? Nope. Straight down the ticket Republican. Ding. Straight down the ticket Democrat. Ding. Can I tell you a little bit about politics? Ding. I consider myself a citizen of the universe. Ding. I'm unaffiliated. That's nice. I know my beliefs. Labels are not important. Labels are not important. Exactly. I mean, take me, for example. So what if I got a 2-point at, 3-point at, 4-point at college? Or if I did come from Pittsburgh, Ding, Westchester County. I believe a man is what he is. Ding, a person is what he is. Ding, a person is what they are? I think so too. So what if I admire Trotsky? Ding, so what if I once had a total body liposuction? Ding, so what if I don't have a penis? Ding. So what if I spent a year in the Peace Corps? I was acting on my own conviction. Can't be a sign on a person. Oh, absolutely. I'll bet you're a Scorpio. Ding. Listen, I was thinking of going to the movies after I finish this section. Would you like to come along? That sounds like fun. What's playing? I think a couple of the really early Woody Allen movies. Oh. You don't like Woody Allen? Sure, I like Woody Allen. You're not crazy about Woody Allen. These early ones kind of get on my nerves. Ding. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I was gonna say, I was headed to the movies in a bit, and so was I. The Woody Allen Festival? Just up the street. Do you like the early ones? I think anybody who doesn't ought to be around this one. How many times have you seen Bananas? 8 times. 12. Still interested? Do you like Edmund's cookie? Last night, I went out at 2 in the morning to get one. Did you have an Etch-a-Sketch as a child? Yes. And do you like Brussels sprouts? I think they're disgusting. Oh, they are disgusting. Do you believe in marriage in spite of current sentiments against it? Yes. And children? 3 of them. 2 girls and a boy. Harvard, Vassar, and Brown. And will you love me? Yes. And cherish me forever? Yes. Still want to go to the movies? Sure thing. Waiter!
Thank you, Melissa and Lainey. For our third performance, we were hoping for you to hear one of the storytellers from the Christian Academy of Japan. Unfortunately, Shia Shin was sick when she performed and went home with a fever as soon as she was finished. Ding, I guess. For our third performance, we would be very honored to host one of our own CSM students in the original informative category, Debangi Mohanta.
What was once thought to be the content of fiction or fantasy novels is now a huge revolution in the world of modern science. I remember watching the famous movie Jurassic Park when I was younger. In that movie, scientists had managed to clone dinosaurs, which made me wonder if humans could be cloned one day as well. Today, I'd like to introduce the background of cloning and address some of the ethical implications and concerns of cloning. While explaining, I will introduce a new acronym called COW, which you may find helpful in comprehending this topic. Clones are genetically identical organisms, meaning that every single piece of the DNA is exactly the same between both of them, which causes them to have almost the same features. Although cloning may be proven to be a solution for many of today's health issues, there are some people in the scientific and medical fields who do not support its practice. The first letter in my acronym is C, which stands for the most advantageous benefit, cures of genetic diseases. Many people have suffered from the undesirable effects of genetic diseases, such as Tay-Sachs and cystic fibrosis. With human cloning, scientists will be able to isolate the single gene on which the mutation occurs. Next, they would observe the clone of a person to discover for what reason the irregularity did occur in their genes. Diseases such as Tay-Sachs are rare, but their mortality rate is incredibly steep. Individuals with these diseases often die within the first 4 years of life. However, the benefits of gene therapy so far have been rather limited. These gene therapy techniques are very small and short-term in nature. Considering one treatment can cost up to $1 million. That's a high price to pay for a small gain at best. Additionally, this is an expensive process, so it may not be readily available to all of those who can benefit from it. Now, the second letter in my acronym is O, which stands for organ transplants. When a normal person needs organ transplant, the normal way of transplantation would involve the removal of an organ from another person. This organ could be rejected, and many complications could arise, often with deadly repercussions. If human cloning were used, the person's own cells were used, and then cloned to produce a normal healthy organ for use in the person. And cloning won't just have to be limited to internal organs. For example, if a badly burned person needs a skin graft, the normal way of acquiring this new skin would be to artificially grow it in a special lab and then attach it to the body in hopes that the body would not reject it. If human cloning were used, scientists could take a sample of the skin, clone it, and then the additional cells grown would function as the new skin without any danger of rejection. Although organ transplant may have seemed to become much easier, the problem is that any genetic issues would be duplicated when cloned. So for example, if someone has a genetic heart problem, then cloning the organ would also cause the problem. This basically means that potentially it would not be an effective treatment option. Now the last or third letter in my acronym is W, which stands for women conceiving. Women and those unable to have children will have the alternative to conception. When one or both partners has a rare genetic disease, that rare genetic trait will have disastrous, even fatal effects if the child were conceived naturally. But cloning could be the answer. If they used human cloning, then the child could have the genetic strand altered to prevent this rare genetic disease. And if the parents were for any reason infertile, they could use human cloning so that they could have a genetically related child whose DNA was similar to those of their parents. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the pregnancies have gone very badly. In most of them, the clones have died, and in almost all of them, the lives of the mother and the clone have been put at risk. Though the sheep was one mammal that was a success in 272 trials, according to a Guardian article, Human Cloning, Global Debates about Human Cloning. This is why many groups and politicians predict that the cost in human suffering will be large. So there are many ethical concerns about human cloning and its benefits. three key points that I introduced in the speech are COW. C standing for Cures of Genetic Diseases, O standing for Organ Transplants, and W standing for Women Conceiving. The discussion of human cloning is going to intensify in the coming years as technology progresses. I hope that you will now be a better informed person in order to participate in this global debate.
Thank you, Pongi. And now that takes us to round 2 of the speeches this morning. And from the poetry interpretation category, Maya Russell from the American School of Japan.
On January 31st, 1961, Charlie Howard was assaulted and harassed by 3 teenage boys because he was gay. The boys, after continually chasing him and delivering a barrage of homophobic epithets, the teens eventually caught Howard, who collapsed due to asthma. The teens began to beat him and eventually threw him off the edge of a bridge and into the river, despite his pleas in which he claimed he could not swim. The poem I will be presenting today is inspired by this true event and deals with the subjects of both homophobia and of unexpected forgiveness. Today, I will be presenting Charlie Howard's speech, between the bridge and the river, he falls through a huge portion of the night. It is not as falling as something new. Over and over, he slipped into the gulf between what he knew and how he is known. When others wanted opened like an abyss, the laughing store clerks at the grocery, women at the lunch net, amused by his gestures. What could he do? Live with one hand tied behind his back? So he began to fall into the star-faced section of the net, between the trestle and the water, because he could not meet Uncle Tal's demands. And his earrings shone, and his wrists were as cold as the wind. I imagine he took the insults in and made of them a place to live. We learn to use the names because they are there. Faggot was the bed he slept in. Hard and white, but simple. Somehow. Queer. Something sharp. Finally useful. Tool. All the jokes a chair. Stiff-backed to keep his spine straight. A table, a lamp, and because he's fallen for 23 years. Despite whatever awkwardness his flailing arms and legs assume, he is deep. And like any time, his only edge. He transforms into grace, or else he's not afraid. And in this way, climbs back up the ladder of his fall, out of the river, and into the arms of the 3 teenage boys who hurled him from the edge. Really, boys now. Their father's cars, shivering behind them, headlights on, and he tells them that it's all right. That he knows they didn't believe him.
caresses his clothes. In the way only the dead can afford to be buried.
Thank you very much, Maya. It's quite a power to be able to take a huge group like this and just have them listen for every word that you want to say. Thank you. Next up, from the original persuasive category, we would like to invite from St. Maur, Kirari Terada.
When Donald Trump was standing for election, he was often treated as a joke and as an internet meme. We did not expect that he would last through and beyond the elections. And look where we are now with President Donald Trump. He is leading the largest and most powerful economy, as measured by GDP, in the world. And he has his finger on the button of massive atomic bombs, which could potentially destroy the world. Maybe the problem is that he wasn't and isn't taken seriously enough by many. I will argue that people, and that includes all of you, neglect to take politics and politicians seriously enough, there will be disastrous outcomes. And I further argue that people, especially young people, who are facing a worrying future, could be a force that will compel adults to pay more attention to issues. Oftentimes, adults imply that teenagers will not and cannot understand issues because they have not studied them enough or lack experience. Nonetheless, many teenagers are more able than their seniors to take politics seriously. This is especially true in Japan. Japanese adults tend to be too careful and unwilling to express their opinions. But maybe that's just my parents. The tradition of respect for the elderly seems to inhibit young people from vocalizing. But I think that we can keep respecting them while we tell them what we think, debate with them, and even argue with them about important issues. Admittedly, I and other teenagers do not have much knowledge of the past. However, our use of social media is making us more aware and more assertive. We do have to be careful though, because facts from social media are not always true, and there can be fake news. For example, The Onion, which apparently is America's finest news source. It is actually comedy, but dismayingly, some people can be tricked into thinking its stories are accurate. But by treating sources skeptically, and by using a variety of sources, I consider that I can, and I will, develop an informed and balanced opinion. There are personalities, not just celebrities, on social media who express their opinions well, and help us to develop our own. Many of them are young. Rowan Blanchard, despite being a teenager, and Emma Watson, whom you may remember as a child in the Harry Potter films, have used their platforms to promote feminism in a very informed and clever way. I'm glad to admit that there are also older personalities who are taking a stand, such as Ellen DeGeneres and Meryl Streep. Incidentally, you may have noticed that the opinion formers I have cited are all women. But even now, men are dominating politics and opinion forming. However, the emergence of women in social media, especially young women, implies that they could take a leading role in the future. By contrast, many adults' news sources come solely from TV, for example, from Fox News or traditional newspapers. It seems to me that if an adult tells me that I don't understand an issue and that you need to study it more or go back to school or you should read about it, I can retort that their knowledge is inadequate. In particular, I argue that adults have not taken President Trump and his sparring partner, Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un, seriously. Perhaps it is the responsibility of us who are worried, especially young people, to stand out and express our opinions. Trump and Kim Jong-un are like a couple of squabbling kids. Kim Jong-un and his hair have been treated as a joke for several years. Now, he and President Trump are exchanging serious and deadly threats and solidified their bases with great effect. But maybe I think too much, and maybe I take things too seriously. I do get upset if a person makes a silly racist joke. But I wanted the chance to form and express opinions, which is the reason why I wanted to enter persuasive rather than poetry. I want all of us, adults and teenagers, to stop laughing at Trump. We should start formulating opinions and arguments based on good information. In this way, we can perhaps change the result of the next presidential election. And if adults are not assertive enough or knowledgeable enough, they should follow the lead taken by teenagers. The influence that my generation exerts now will shape how we all think in the future and even affect our future.
Wow, taking a dig at poetry. Let's see. We're actually going to save the multiple reading category until the very end of the encores. And we're going to move on to the humorous category. Now, something that is never humorous is when you mispronounce someone's name. So please don't laugh if I mispronounce the name of our next speaker from St. Maur, Jan. Jan? Thank you, Jan. It's all yours.
You place me here, I can't see. You place me there, I can't see. I
walk down the corridor. Can you imagine with my broad shoulders pushed back, my chin up, looking myself look taller, but most importantly, showing my super smug face. Because I knew I'd be the Gulliver amongst the people of Lilliput. No kids would be scared of me. I'm the Rockefeller, looking down at New York City. Then out of nowhere, Empire States Building, that third grader! It's like 2 feet taller than me! So I quickly put my shoulders back down and sent my smug face right back to my classroom. Well, there's no point going there anymore. It doesn't work anywhere at school, and it doesn't work at home either. My biggest problem is my brother, Papa. He's just a year older than me, and he is tall. And when I say tall, I mean really, really tall. The tallest guy in school. He even towers over most of the teachers. And when people meet him for the first time, they're like, and as they're looking up to see his face, they didn't even notice me. Yes, me down here, barely at his waist. They stumble over me and put on their big face and ask, "Oh, so you brought your little brother with you. Kawaii desu ne." Seriously? And it's always like that. Suri kawaii, suri kawaii, suri kawaii. That's insane. So last week, my friends and I went to Disney Sea. And you know what? I hated it. And you might be asking why. Disney Sea is great, it's amazing, it's fantastic. But no, not for me. And it's because by this age, I am still not allowed to go on most roller coasters. That measuring stick next to raging spirits, I hate it. So when we went there, all my friends went and enjoyed the ride, while I sat there on a bench, eating a Mickey Mouse shaped ice cream. I guess what people say when they see me there under a pile of my friends' bags, sitting on a Donald Duck bench, eating a strawberry ice cream. Yep, you guessed it. Kawaii desu ne! I always fight with my brother about who's going to wash the dishes, and I always end up losing and having to dry them. The problem is, when I tried the fancy china plates and stack them up, I cannot reach the cupboard where they're supposed to go. I tried once and, let's just say, didn't go so well. And I suppose I've been here only talking about the cons of being short, but I haven't told you any of the pros. The thing is, there really aren't any. Some people might tell you it's great being short, but I really don't know why. Because there's absolutely nothing at all good about it. Not at this age, not at any age. My life, in short, well, that's a joke. My life as a vertically challenged human being is just plain annoying. Done with this teeny, weeny, cutesy, sugoi kawaii, sugoi kawaii.
Sugoi. Kawaii.
Good job, Shorty.
Next up, St. Moore. Should we have 3 St. Moore students in a row? Why not?
Why not?
From the dramatic interpretation. Yuka.
call the buyer. And without ever leaving his room, at the age of 8, he made his living. But when I say that, I realize that selling was the greatest career a man could want. Because what could be more satisfying than to go into 20 or 30 different cities, pick up a phone, and be remembered and loved and held by so many different people. You know, when he died, by the way, I ended up with a salesman who's steamboats, Ubers, and the smokers in New York, and Haven, and Hartford, going in Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. You see, in those days, there was personality in the power. There was respect, comradeship, and gratitude. Today it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. You see what I mean? They don't know me anymore. If I had $40 a week, that's all I need. $40. Howard, the year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me and I got your father. I am talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me that you've got people to see. I put 36 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. No. Pay attention. Yeah, your father. In 1920, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week in commissions. And no, I averaged $170 a week in the year 1928. And your father came up to me, or rather, I was in his office here. He was right across this desk. He put his hand on my shoulder. Now, don't go tell him I need to put myself together, Howard. No, Howard, wait. Pull myself together. What the hell did I say to him? Oh my God. What's my matter? How could I? Frank, you remember what you said to me that one time you put your hand on my shoulder? Frank.
I'm sure Yuka's friends hate having arguments with her. Oh my goodness, very dramatic, right? Full-on tears, yelling, chairs across the street.
We break furniture all the time.
Must be costly at St. Maur. That's why the tuition's so high? Okay, all right. Bring those facility costs down. We would like to have another humorous speech. We haven't had a representative yet from the International School of the Sacred Heart, and Savia Fady, come on up, make us laugh. Just look at her, already we're laughing at your shoulder.
but it'll only be 20% today. So, self-deprecation. I thought to myself, well, this should be easy. I mean, there's so many things about myself that could really use improvement. Just so you all know, I started writing this speech about 6 months ago and changed it about 15 different times. And if this were any other person giving this speech, they'd sound pretty stupid. I'm notorious for sounding like an idiot, so it's okay. So here's my friend Abby. Ignore her, she's just here for moral support. Let's get started. Guys, I'm uncomfortable with myself. It's not just a phase. I struggle with finding my purpose. What is my purpose in life? I mean, everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Even my dog can be given a purpose. Hey dog, can you do me a favor and just stare at that door diagram and just bark at absolutely nothing, okay? That is your purpose. And my dog will believe me. But it's not like I can do that. You know how? I've tried it. Because I get yelled at for staring at a person. Apparently, it makes them very uncomfortable. So how am I just supposed to, hey, hi, how are you? Hi, hey, hi! The gecko from Kanto car insurance has a purpose. He just needs to stare directly at the camera and say, hello, I'm Gecko, the gecko from Kanto car insurance. I just offended all the Australians. Can save you 50% or more on car insurance. I don't need car insurance. I don't even have a car. I can't even drive. I need assurance that I will be able to find my life purpose. Even Abby has a purpose. She just needs to sit there. Why can't life be that simple? You know, I envy many people with actual talents, not like flipping water bottles and stuff. Do you guys know the flip? Who do I not envy? Adults. Because adults will say the craziest things. If I ask an adult, hey, what is my purpose in life? When will I find it? They'll say, oh, Sabia, you'll find it when the time comes, when you're ready. I'm just kidding, I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's like asking my college process advisor, hey, when will I know how much a school tuition fee will actually cost? Miss Fadden, the bill should contain a breakdown of everything. Should? What do you mean, it should? How is that even helpful? Sorry, my throat. That must be my dry sense of humor. Okay, so maybe my jokes aren't all that good. I'm definitely not cut out to be a comedian. Ask Abby, she refuses to laugh at my jokes. See? So I know that that is not my purpose. Most people will come up with really smart jokes. Something like, when did the egg first come to Japan? A long time ago. Me, I'll say something like, tried to take a photo of the fog the other day. Missed. Or something like, what did the buffalo say to his son before he left for college? Bye, son. And no, these jokes do not come from Laffy Taffies or the ends of popsicle sticks. They came from BuzzFeed. See, I can't even pretend to give myself any credit. So then, what is my life purpose? Maybe my life purpose is to find my purpose in life. Now, there's some TOK stuff for you all to think about. But how can I find my life purpose when I don't even understand myself or why I do things? Now, before I start listing the things that I'm very uncomfortable with about myself, the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I sleep, the way I eat, the way I repeat things, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I get distracted. Why is it that I'm talking so quickly? What's up with that? The way I talk, the way I walk, the way I get distracted. And so on. I'll end this with one last fun fact about self-deprecation. I did promise to be informative after all. See, I'm into computer programming, and I know a little bit about software. In software, we have something called software deprecation. So, what is the difference between software deprecation and self-deprecation? Self-deprecation means to express disapproval of self. I think I can relate more to software deprecation. Useful, but regarded as obsolete and best avoided. So, I appreciate you all for not avoiding me today. Thank you.
Sabia, thank you very much, and don't worry, I know that there's a lot of adults in this room that still have not found their life purpose either, so Okay. We'll finish up with our largest groups, the multiple reading group. And here's where we just make use of home field advantage and have our very own Seisen multiple crew, Serena Cole, Ashi Duabedi, Mahat Bandari, Swati Agarwal, and Sophie Lee.
I'll never get enough likes on it.
Stop that! Hello, and welcome everyone to our annual psychology convention, Deciphering the Human Mind. I am Dr. Cole, and beside me I have my fellow colleagues, Dr. Lee, Dr. Bandari, Dr. Jabedi, and of course, Dr. Swati, who have helped me in this 4-year investigation of the teenage mind.
Our main focus in this investigation was to dig deep into the mechanisms behind insecurities and find the roots behind this lack of self-confidence.
Therefore, we have identified 3 steps that have led teenagers to become insecure: social media, family, and contrasting behaviors. So let's begin.
Step 1, social media.
Let us look at one example of Amelia and her issues with Instagram. Currently, Amelia is at home analyzing the photos she took of herself today, trying to find the perfect one to post.
Okay, so this one makes me look kind of fat. But then this one makes me look kind of short. God, why do my legs look so short? I hate myself. Why don't I ever look good in pictures? God, I have nothing to post.
Yeah, you have nothing to post that. You're going to lose a lot of followers there. No, you look perfect. You don't need to post. No, she doesn't post. It happened. No, the memories are still the same. Yeah, that is not true. Listen to me. No,
Whatever. I am just going to post a group pic.
Not a day goes by when I don't feel thankful for my besties. Heart emoji, unicorn emoji, popping champagne bottle emoji, hashtag love, hashtag besties, hashtag squad.
While all this photos did have negative effects on Amelia, it also has a knock-on effect on her friends.
I can't believe Amelia got 200 likes for that post. Mine only got 10. 10. Wait! I look horrible in that picture.
Wait, what's wrong?
Look, my R5 looks all mushy and my freckles look like humongous pepperoni. Why did she post this?
I know why she posted that. She obviously hates you.
Knew it. Friendship is a lie.
Then there's Snapchat. So how does Snapchat cause insecurities? Take a look at Amelia again. She's currently at Drake's end of the year rager, posting a video on her Snapchat My Story.
Okay, guys, I'm at this party and this is the event of the year. It's so lit. Okay, everyone say hi. Okay, say hi.
Clearly, Amelia's having the time of her life. But how about those that were invited? Let's zoom back to those that are at home right now. Okay, Zen time over. Zen time over. Just gonna check my phone before we go. What? Oh my god. Why were we not invited to this?
Why were we not invited to this?
I thought we were friends.
I thought we were friends.
We missed the event of the year. And our social lives are RUIND.
Ruined.
This is only the social media aspect of developing insecurities. The problem doesn't stop here. This brings us to our next step.
Step 2, family. Now don't get me wrong, your family is an integral part of your life. However, family members may act as a catalyst when creating insecurities in teenagers. Let's take a look. This is Mario, age 17, gender, male. He aspires to become the next big dance star. And this is Mario's father.
What Mario really needs are my wise words of sincere but positive pressure. See, without pressure he'll fail his math test, then he won't get into college, he'll lose all his friends, he won't get a job, he'll be neglected by society, and all he'll have to do is disown. With the right amount of pressure, he'll get into college, Harvard, become the next president, win the Nobel Prize. See, I'm just trying to reach for the highest and prevent the worst. Always remember,
That means sign language. Yeah. To think it all over, none of this aren't helping now. You should just stop comparing yourself to me. It was online.
And then there's Cameron, Mario's older brother. Hey, I'm Cameron, and I just happen to be the perfect dancer out there. I think if Mario really gets into that mindset, he'll become a better dancer, like me. So, how do these three characters play a role in making poor Mario insecure? Well, there are two answers to this question: comparisons and pressure.
Mamma mia, Daddy! 私はジャンプアップ無理が Can you believe it? Oh, I just got a scholarship.
He asked, like, I just got into Stanford, dance
Oh,
major.
I just got into it. Can you believe it? It's so amazing.
Perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Just like a child of mine should be. Oh, what about you? Mario, why are you so quiet? Tell the family about your dance auditions. Prove that you're a wealthy member of this class.
Yeah, Mario, tell us what happened at dance today.
Okay, boys, now let's get in formation. Dance is a sport. You need to be in it to win it, or you can get out. Okay, now let's start off with some like 20 lessons, everyone. 1. Okay, 2. Oh, is that Mario? Why are you here, honey?
I want to try to dance.
You want to follow in your brother's footsteps, do you? You think you have what it takes?
Well, it's not that true.
Well, can you do this? How about this? Show the camera. Watch me. Perfect. To be beautifully blunt, Mario, if you're not as good as Cameron, then this dance team isn't right for you. I just don't see the same fire and strength as Cameron does. You know what I mean. I think it'd be the best for you to stick to your own thing.
I'll never be able to be as great as Cameron. I should have never tried out for this in the first place.
Aw, what a shame. But now we have to move on to the final step in becoming insecure. Step 3, contrasting beauty ideals. We all have different opinions about what is considered beautiful, and sometimes it might feel like we can never really be perfect. Let's take a look at a clip from Kanto Play's next top model. Beep.
Hello guys, and all of you, welcome to Kanto Plane's Next Top Model. I'm Byron Tanks. Today I have your judges from all around the world to make sure that our ideal beauty is not biased. Today, I have 3 very beautiful models standing in front of me, but in my hand, I only have 2 pictures. Miss Linwood, please step forward.
You know what? I love your photo shoot today. It's the healthy look, not the scrawny look. I gave you a 9 out of 10. Good job.
I disagree. The curves are not working for you. The photo shoot was a mess. You need to cut down on the donuts, honey.
Okay, then we have Mr. Dad Bod.
This is a little too much. The fashion world wants things for daddy bod, not a literal dad bod. 3 out of 10. Could have been a 2, but you remind me of my Uncle Gerald.
Actually, I love it. High fashion is not all about the abs now. It's modern, it's in, it's hip. I'm really enjoying this look. 7 out of 10.
Okay then, our last one is cool. He's super skinny.
Your photo shoot was perfect. Too beautiful for right in there. You're the best and model figure. Mwah! 10 out of 10.
I promise. You were awkward in your photos, and it just proved to me that you need to eat right now. People look up to models, and I'm for the crown of beauty, not a biodata skeleton. You're welcome.
Okay, then, who deserves to be Kanto Plane's next top model?
Beep.
Now that we look at these 3 steps in becoming insecure, you're probably all wondering, now, are we supposed to pump our hands in the air and try to find justice, try to find a solution?
Well, it's not that simple. Of course, there's nothing more than for us to tell you what exactly you can do to overcome these insecurities. Take a magic potion, do a little dance. In reality, there's not much we can do.
Then there's family. Life isn't a movie where you can just talk things out and everything becomes better.
And for social media, it's not like we're going to ask you all to stop using your phones, because, I mean, duh.
So are insecurities just a part of life? Inevitable even? I feel like our message is pretty negative.
Well, in order to fix things, you kind of need to understand that we really can't or don't need to fix anything.
We should stop obsessing over things we can do or can't do. Start focusing on our strengths rather than our weaknesses.
Insecurities are inevitable.
But what we can do is change the way we look at them.
Thank you all very much to our performers who came back for their encore performance. We did not have anyone from the extemporaneous category, but I guess that would be me because I found out at 2:30 that I was emceeing this afternoon, so here it is. And I wish I was joking, but I'm actually not. All right, first up, we are going to start giving the awards from the storytelling category. Our head of school, Ms. Colette Rogers, will be coming up to help us give out the All-Star badges. What we will do is we will announce everyone who is getting the bronze, silver, and gold categories. We'll announce all of them together. Please hold your applause until we have announced all of the silver, gold, or bronze categories. We'll have them up on stage, and then we'll let you know who our All-Star is. In the storytelling category, we did not have any bronze awards, but we had 7 silver awards. So please hold your applause until the end of these 7. We have Sharika Boliko, St. Moore, Sonal Mahajan, Saisen, Ashrita Kosaraju, CAJ, Naomi Hanna, St. Moore, Harshita Chibakala, International School of the Sacred Heart, Shogo Yanagi, St. Mary's, and Farah Mohammed, Saisen. Please come up to the stage. And we have 5 gold awards to give away today. Valentina Sayward, ASIJ, Luke Pender, St. Mary's, Lisa Murator, ASIJ, Miran Ka, Sacred Heart, and Shia Shin, CAJ. For all of the bronze, silver, and gold award winners today, your teachers will collect your awards at the end and give them to you either Monday or whenever they feel like it. So we're not going to give them all out right now. But we will be presenting 1 award in each category, and that is for our All-Star in the storytelling category. The youngest All-Star today, Luke Pender, St. Mary's. Thank you very much to our storytellers. For the original informative category, we have 4 bronze awards to give away. Won-Woo Kim, St. Mary's, Hani Kim, CAJ, Maria Umemura, Sacred Heart, and Prakshi Gandhi, Sacred Heart. Please come up to the stage. We have 2 silver awards today. Olivia Kraft, Saisen, and Luna Sato, St. Moore. And 5 gold award winners. Theo Welko, ASIJ, Devangi Mohanta, Saisen, Taekyun Lee, St. Mary's, Hyusung Kim, St. Moore, and Alex Black, ASIJ. And from our 5 gold award winners, the All-Star that was chosen, St. Mary's, take your place. Thank you for all of our winners. And next up, the Dramatic Duo Awards. We have 4 bronze awards to give away. Jessica and Manya from Seisen, Janvi and Vivian from International School of the Sacred Heart, Sujin Lee and Lexi Tran from St. Maur, Mayank and Sahil from St. Mary's. We have 3, actually is Miss Delbridge here? No, leave me on my own, okay. We have 4, silver award winners from the dramatic duo. Diana and Shreya from St. Maur, Carmen and Nicole from Sacred Heart, Corinne and Sahana from Saison, and Cara and Julie from ASIJ. And our 3 gold award winners from the dramatic duos category. Nikita and Ji-sung from St. Mary's, Alyssa and Lainey from ASIJ, and Rico and Roja from CAJ. And from the dramatic duo, our all-stars, Nikita and Ji-sung. Next up, we have the Poetry Interpretation Awards. We had 1 bronze award winner, Sanjana Rapeta from Sacred Heart. And this will take a little while. We have 9 silver award winners from Poetry Interpretation. Please wait until I've read through all 9. Ray Lindemann, ASIJ, Lena Billy Echo, CAJ, Ryu Hiramoto, St. Mary's, Miriam Curtis, St. Maur, Krishi Shah, International School of Sacred Heart, Ayame Bevan, Saison, Karina Surka, Saison, Hosu Choi, CAJ, and Kylie Knapp, St. Maur. And our 2 gold medal award winners from the Poetry Interpretation category, Tanmay Kumar at St. Mary's and Maya Russell, ASIJ. And from our 2 gold medalists, the All-Star, Maya Russell, ASIJ. Thank you very much to our poetry. In the original persuasive category, we have 3 bronze awards. Janice Yoon, International School of the Sacred Heart, John Hong, CAJ, and Niket Rayapeti, CAJ. We have 4 silver awards. Sofiani Tatapamalu, Saison, Shihiru Kwong, International School of the Sacred Heart, Sun Hyun Nam, St. Mary's, and Leon Inoue, St. Mary's. And we have 5 gold award winners today. Ava Zablan, St. Moore. Sarah Atanasio, Station. Kiara Pereira, St. Moore. John Skipper, ASIJ. And Anna Milstein, ASIJ. And from the 5 gold medalists, the all-star that was chosen by the judges, from Seisen, Sarah Atanasio. Thank you very much, everybody. Moving on next to the humorous category awards. There were 2 bronze awards. Lucas Sandoval, St. Mary's, and Judun Han, Seisen. And there were 4 silver awards in the humorous category. Leonie Finke, ASIJ, Louis Hagenberger, St. Moore, Ayana Yagashi, ASIJ, and Yenna Lee, CAJ. They even come onto the stage in a funny way. And there were 3 gold awards. Gregory Tanaka, St. Mary's. Jan Jurasek, and Sabia Fana, ISSH. And our gold award. Sorry. Oh, right. They've already got the gold award. Yeah, okay. The All-Star, Gregory Tanaka. Thank you all very much. And next, in the dramatic interpretation category, we have 2 bronze awards. Jinwoo Lee, CAJ, and Claire Flechel, Seisen. There were 5 silver awards. Arina Yamanami, ISSH, Mifui Hori, Seisen, Malavika Pramod, CAJ, Tanvi Iyer, ASIJ, and Yoonji Min, St. Moore. And we have 4 gold awards. Astrid Lyman, ASIJ, Yuka Suda, St. Moore, Eric De Silva, St. Mary's, and Shin Inoue, St. Mary's. And the All-Star for the dramatic interpretation category, St. Mary's, Shion Inoue. Thank you very much. We have 4 bronze awards to give in the extemporaneous category. Pyo-Kyung-Son, St. Maur, Jun-Sun Liu, St. Mary's, Vaishnavi Gorantia, ASIJ, and Dia Kumar, ISSH. And we have 2 silver awards. Rohit Pongshi, ASIJ, and Carmen Rose, ISSH. And the judges from this category gave me absolutely no way to build the tension because we only have 1 gold award. The Gold Award and All-Star for Extemporaneous Awards, Taejun Seo. Thank you very much, everybody. And the final category today is the multiple readings category. In this category, there is a lot of names. For the bronze and silver, I will call the school and not each of your names. Sorry, I really want to get back into bed. In the multiple readings category, our 2 bronze awards go to International School of the Sacred Heart and Christian Academy Japan. Please come on. And in the multiple readings category, the judges have awarded a silver to St. Maur. And there are 3 gold awards in the multiple readings category. Our first is Ina, Takuto, Mi, Coco, Hana, Sarah, and Tara from ASIJ. Our next gold award, Alex, Ayush, Nishid, Nile, and Hyewon from St. Mary's. And our 3rd and final gold award, Serena, Ashi, Mahak, Swati, and Sophie, Seisan. There's a lot of people. And the All-Star for the multiple readings category, Alex, Ayush, Nishan, Nilay, Thank you very much to all of our multiple readings. Before we give away the final team award, we would just like to remind each of the coaches, teachers, and teams, please make sure that your rooms are cleaned up before you leave. And we would like to say thank you so much to every coach, every teacher, every student, every parent for all of the work that has gone into the last couple of months. So please give everyone a huge round of applause. All right, and now for the final awards. In third place, with 52 points, St. Moore. In second place, with a total of 63 points, St. Mary's. Which means that our winner today, with 65 points, a spread of just 2 points, American School in Japan. Everybody from the ASIJ team, please come on up. ASIJ, come on up. ASIJ, if you could please have your all-stars come up. ASIJ all-stars, Maya. Congratulations, ASIJ. Thank you everyone for coming today. As we've mentioned already, the videos from today's performances will be available on the SASN website. It's not going to be tonight. Let's aim for Monday. So if you go to the website on Monday, you'll be able to see all of today's performances as long as everything went all well. So thank you very much, everybody.